So I'm just driving around Angeli's, just getting the bit of the feel for the place, you know, looking at buildings and stuff. And I think that's really important. When you first arrive here, don't just wait until night time and hit the streets and go, oh wow, look at the lights, because you got no idea where you are and what you're doing. Just like anything else, get an orientation to the place you're at during the day or at a time when it's comfortable, and then at night time you'll be far more comfortable. You know where you're going, you're not running around looking at maps trying to find your way around. So look after yourself when you're around here. So anyway, getting back to the point, I'm just walking around looking at different things and, you know, getting my bearings. And, you know, there's bars over here, there's tattooists, there's salons, there's a laundry which I'm going to need later too as well. So anyway, it is what it is, and I'm just going to keep walking down the street. So over here we've got one of the typical lounges or bars. Now, as I'm saying, one of the typical lounges, they're now hiring dancers. So there's your pricing for dancers. Now, this would meet most employment laws. 300 to 500 a day. Spotlight dancer must be something better. 500 to 800 a day. A mama son with 10 dancers. So there's a boss running 10 dancers or more. Obviously you need the capability to be able to do that. And then the main requirement is you've got to be pretty. So there you go. If you meet that criteria, there's an opportunity for you here. Okay, let's keep moving. All right, so I just went into Bad Boy and I had a Coke. I'm not drinking this early in the day, it's a bit early for me. And I noticed a bucket of balls on the countertop or the bar are where I was drinking. And I said to one of the ladies, I said, okay, how many balls are in here? She goes, 25. So, and how much do the girls get out of this? And I was told that normally the bar would get half of what's in that bucket. So you pay 500 pesos, you buy a bucket of balls, and you throw the balls, right, into the crowd. And the girls pick up the balls, they get 10 pesos per ball, right? Right, bars are hopping. Right, so the sun's pretty much gone down at the moment and it's really starting to light up. You can hear all the bars are playing music and just waiting for their customers to come down this strip. Now I'm going to walk to the police station just to show you where the police station is, because there could be an issue when you actually do need the police station. If you do need the police station, have no hesitation whatsoever talking to the Filipino police. They have been absolutely sensational with anything I've ever needed from them. So great job from those guys, and I would thoroughly trust them anytime. So you hear a lot of bad stories about police in different countries. I've never had a problem with the Filipino police. They've been fabulous. So we're at the arch that we're at before. Now, if you come out of the arch, that's the front of Walking Street, you look directly across the road. Over there, you'll find the police station. So let's just go for a walk over there so you know where it is. Now, I would take that walk or orientate myself during the day. Don't leave it up to, oh, you know, I've been injured and I'm now trying to find out where it is, or I've been robbed or whatever. Don't do that, right? Orientate yourself around where things are during the day, as I said earlier. Now, let's have a look over the road there. I'm looking over the road and I'm crossing the road, and you can see the Filipino flag flying. Now, you might not see that at night, right? You would easily miss that at night time, right? But there it is there. There's the police station. Okay, just walk in there, have a chat with the guys, do whatever you need to do, business, whatever business you need to do. The other thing I've also found the police useful for is advice on certain things. So I've had certain situations that I've been involved in the Philippines where I've been given misinformation by people, and so I just thought, you know what, I'm gonna qualify this. So I thought I'd go to the police and ask them, and they've been really good. They've helped me out, and I've had no problem. They've set the set the story straight, so to speak, and provided me with the right amount of information. And it did in fact turn out that the information I was provided was in fact a lie. So have a look at these guys here. They're selling cigarettes, so you can buy cigarettes off these guys now. Yeah, you buy by the packet. Guys, how much is a packet? How much is a packet of cigarettes? How much?
200.
200 pesos a packet?
Yeah.
Yeah, wow, that's very cheap. It's very cheap. I don't smoke. I used to, but I don't smoke anymore. And you've also got Camagra, Viagra. Wow, you got a lot of stuff there, yeah?
3,000.
Yeah. Well, I don't take that either, right? So it's very dangerous for me, yeah? Because dangerous for people like me to take medicine, we don't know what's inside it, yeah? Yeah. They turn over about 1,000 pesos a day combined with all of those goods that they're selling. Now, of that 1,000, they make 200 pesos. So 20%. So that's a lot of work walking around with one of those trays trying to flog them to mainly foreigners, right? And you know, whatever you get, yeah? So it's a little bit disappointing to see that people have got to work like that, but that's just life here, right? Now you need to be mindful that you are in a foreign country. And I'm saying that because people forget that they are in a foreign country and things are different here. You know, people go about their business in different ways. People value different things. There's lots of different things happening here. So you can't be expected to know all of those things. And I'm telling you, you will not know all those things. I don't. I've been here a number of times. You know, I've travelled to lots of countries, as I'm sure many of my viewers have, and the most experienced viewers will tell you I'm learning something every day. So you're going to find that out, and I hope that you don't find it out the hard way by dropping your guard. I'm going to show you a video in a moment that has one of the tricycle drivers. He was crossing the road here, and I'm doing what I usually do, cross deliberately and slowly so the traffic can navigate around me. One of the tricycle drivers, he was doing us a favour, or pretending to be doing us a favour, by showing us how to look after our money. Now you might think that's pretty silly, but you know, these people will develop a semi-relationship with you, right, whilst you're in their presence for a couple of minutes. All right, so now let's have a look at that video that I was talking about earlier with the driver, the tricycle driver, who was trying to help us save money, yeah? Now, or protect our money anyway, okay? So what he was doing is he first said to me, is this your first time here? And after that, you know, as soon as I heard that, I knew he was profiling me, right? So that's what they typically do. They want to profile you. They want to understand what your level of experience is. And then they turn around and they make whatever play they want to, right? So this guy goes, you know, first time I go, no, I live in Batangas, right? So he goes, oh, you live in Batangas, how long you live there? I said, 3 years. Okay, no problems. He strikes me out, all right? Then he says to my mate, oh, you know, first time here. He said, oh, okay, you really do need to look after yourself here, the security and all that. He said, but I tell you what, do you have one of those Australian wallets with a zipper on it? Now, yeah, what is that? An Australian wallet with a zipper on it? So we're both sort of scratching our heads. Then he turns around and he goes, have a look at my wallet. The zipper's broken. It's no good. So broken wallet, zipper no good. And he goes, do you have one of the Australian ones? And we're going, yeah, we don't. We talk about it. He reaches over to my mate. He says, I'll show you, right? And he says, show me your wallet. He puts his hands into my mate's pocket. Now, you never, ever allow anybody to put their hands in your bag or in your pocket, right? For a number of reasons. One being, they could in fact put, you know, some drugs in there. You know, even a small 22 caliber bullet, right, is going to get you thrown into jail here, right? They could do that, right? They put something in your bag, and then, you know, later they could tip the police off, and, you know, maybe get a commission on the fact that they've reported a crime. God knows, you know, these people behave in strange ways, right? So hands go in the pocket, and then he turns around, he pulls the money out, and he goes, I'll show you what I mean. He goes, you need to fold it up, and he's explaining to him how he folds it up. Then what he does is, as he's folding it up, he palms one of the 1,000 peso notes off the billfold, right? So you see that happen, and the moment he starts sort of interacting with my friend in a way that I see this kind of suspicious, I go, you know what, I'm going to start the camera here. I'm glad I did, because that enables me to show everybody here what's going on.